Good morning, WMAL News Time, 7:47. Andy Parks, Fred Grandy, Brian Nehman with you, and it's that special time for Nehman's News and Notes. Ladies and gentlemen, may we present to you that one.
I think Brian Nehman needs to be fired.
Yeah, well, Chris Wallace may get his wish. You never know. Yeah. I want to talk about what else? I want to talk about the financial mess because, as you know, it consumes me day and night. Dylan Radigan, Maria Bartiromo, Aaron Burnett, the people at CNBC. Right. I feel like they're my family. I'm with them so much during the afternoon.
That's a dysfunctional family right now.
Right.
Here's what I want to know about. Just a side note about Hank Paulson. Have you noticed his finger, his pinky finger? Does anybody notice that except for me?
What?
His pinky is at a 90-degree angle at the knuckle. It's one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen.
That's a football injury.
Is it a football injury?
Because he played for Dartmouth.
I know he did. I've been searching the internet to figure out what exactly is wrong with it. I mean, why didn't he amputate it or fix it or something?
Don't you remember Charles Mann had a whole bunch of fingers that were really crazy?
Right.
And he was in here and he was so tickled. His wife bought him the operation to have all of his fingers straightened out. She bought it for Christmas for him.
Wow.
That's just distracting.
What do you think? He was arm wrestling with Barney Frank?
I just wanted him to get it fixed. That's all. It's distracting.
Times are tough, Nehman.
Wachovia, of course, went under. We're still trying to determine if they'll be bought out by Citi or Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo. They announced that.
Right. And Citi is saying, we're going to let him go, and then we're going to sue him to get him back.
Right.
So it's still up in the air. But anyway, Wachovia is the lead sponsor of the New York Football Giants. I don't know if you saw the press conference last week after the game. There is the head coach of the Giants, Tom Coughlin, with the big Wachovia sign behind his back.
Yeah.
Now, the Super Bowl champions in Wachovia, you don't want to really put those two together. By the way, AIG is the lead sponsor of
golf
and Manchester United, which is the most successful
soccer franchise in the world,
sports franchise in the world.
Wow,
he's right.
Okay, so AIG is on their jerseys in Europe. In the soccer, they actually put the sponsor on their shirts. So my question to you guys is, if they have AIG on the front of the jerseys for Man U, shouldn't we change those letters to USA since we own the company?
Wow, that's good. Yeah.
No, AIG now stands for America is gone.
America is gone.
A couple of weeks ago, before the crash, went to a birthday party. Got a bushel of crabs.
Right.
Any idea how much a bushel of crabs, male large crabs, go for these days?
$200 probably.
$175.
Yeah, and they've been
How many do you get?
They've been over about 6 dozen.
Which is about 60, 80 crabs. All depends on how big they are. That's a lot of dough. I need a stimulus package for my next crab party.
No
you should buy one and then sell it back. You probably make some dough.
All right, and finally, I always like to end on a happy note, but I'm going to end on something serious. And this is my analogy. You guys know how I love analogies to try to put this financial crisis into some kind of form where you can understand what happened.
Right.
The Democrats, led by the Clinton administration, Barney Frank and Chris Dodd, they supplied the gun with expanding the subprime loans via Fannie Mae. Wall Street retooled the gun, made it bigger, loaded it up with body-piercing armor with those bundled securities and credit default swaps. And the American people pulled the trigger by biting off more than they could chew and defaulting on their homes.
All right, that is unfortunately as contorted an image as the entire Wall Street imbroglio.
Right.
You were talking about a gun, and then you said you loaded it with body armor?
Body-piercing armor ammunition.
Oh, now I get it. Good.
All right.
Cop killer bullets.
Yeah. Right. Okay. That was different. All right. Well, thank you. An outstanding job. Once again, Nehman's News and Notes have provided, something. Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.
Brian Moron.